Hey, and good night. It is 12:12 a.m. along with that haze on the other side. Doesn't feel too cold, and there is absolutely no wind whatsoever. It is currently 17 Celsius degrees outside, and it feels rather calm that there is no wind at all. Absolutely no wind. About the number of steps that I've done over the recent days, finally some progress after me wishing to be able to make it at 10,000 but just not being able to make it. Like, here we go. 9,160 steps on Thursday, 6,552 steps on Friday. I was planning to make it 10,000 as well, but I was busy on my session and it just didn't work well enough, so... However, yesterday, I had made it to 10,004 steps. That's a progressive number. That is a 3,452 increase comparison to the day before. I only started today. I checked. I had 174 steps done the last time I checked. I think I might have gone to 190, maybe 200. Well, I just checked 197 so far today. So this is the highest number of steps I've done throughout this month so far, 13,554. And today I'm hoping to make it higher than that. Today I'm going to put a target of 14,000 steps throughout the day, and I hope that goal is going to work. Like, every time I set a goal, it works anyway, so this one should work. And it is morning time. Today is the day off from the cloudy, overcast, and rainy weather. However, what the heck is this guy doing here? The street husky? Jeez. Never seen him on the streets before. Never seen that kind of dog on the streets before. This is weird. Look, you can still see him walking, can you? Look at that. Absolutely hilarious. Guys, about half an hour ago, I made a big mess in the kitchen. I told you about it the other day. That one thing I hate more than anything else has happened, and I couldn't even help it at all. I've been getting this robot to eradicate the whole mess, but look at what it does instead. Yeah, okay, yeah, look at that. Just look. Like, instead of it going like around the living room, look at what it does. Idiotic. What an idiotic robot. Looks like I might even need to change it. Look, yeah. Alright, that's it. This robot. Maybe it's either from 1970 or it's just acting really stupid. I'm gonna get a new robot. I'm gonna get the new robot cleaner. Alright guys, I just got the other robot that was in the mechanics room downstairs, and geez, like, when it comes to this point, it still continues to do all the random stuff that I really don't like when it does. Okay. Even this is still there. Hey, how about these? How about these? Oh my god, just even took that piece out. Hey, come on. Literally. I mean, what even got this robot to do anything anyway? Let's just restart it. Okay, there we go. I restarted it, so let's start again. There we go. Look at it. Oh my. What the heck? Like, after it got to this carpet, look, it started acting like the other one. Jesus Christ. It got to the carpet and it just started acting so weird. Okay, again. No matter what button I press, it still does the weird stuff. You know what? I had enough of this. If this is not going to work, then I'm going to continue doing it all myself, like I've been doing for the past half an hour.
Holy shit!
Jeez, that shower was so cold. What has this morning even got me into now? Apologies for this morning, by the way. Yes, it took 1.5 hours to clean that whole mess up. And it was so sweating. That's why I jumped in, took that cold shower. And yes, guys, it was not even an accident. I broke it because I couldn't help myself when I bumped my head. Like when I bump my head, I hate it more than anything else. And I mean, I really cannot help it. Like when it comes to me bumping my head, my mental health is horrible. Maximum 2 out of 10. Yeah, it was overwhelming. It was even worse than the last time I bumped my head, which was I was on the computer and I bumped my head on the window. I started banging the window like crazy because, guys, that is the thing that I hate the most in humanity. Okay, guys, that is enough. So please don't ask me any more stupid questions about this morning. It was overwhelming. It took an hour and a half for me to clean it all up. So, enough of that. Hey, mister. Oh. No, do whatever you want, boy. Ah, now this dog. Oh my god. How are they gonna become friends? What are they gonna do? These guys, this and that. You know, you and him. What are you gonna guys didn't do? Ah, there we go. Well, I'll have to move my way on downstairs. It is 3:09 and I have a tennis lesson at 4 in less than 1 hour from now. Yes, the next 2 or 3 days are gonna be pretty active, with today being the most active. Yesterday it was just me practicing driving, while today it is going to be much more active than that. It is going to be, well, it all started with me having to clean up the floors for an hour and a half, and I mean, don't talk to me about that right now or anytime, either tomorrow or the day after, maybe in a month. But other than that, yes, a tennis lesson and the evening time where I have to do a lot of work. Not geography this time though, thank God, because yeah, geography has been nailing me pretty hard over the last 3 weeks. But thankfully it isn't geography this time, but still I have a lot to catch up on. It will take at least half an hour to get it all sorted, and it's gonna be, might be even a bit more difficult than that geography. For geography we're making a hypothesis, and I guess we already done most of that, but it's not that I have to work on today.
1 hour later.
Hey! Okay, we're done with tennis for today. It was good. It took about 1 hour. At first, I was walking around doing some tennis moves. Then we physically started from there. I'm gonna talk to you a bit more about that when I get inside. At least I enjoyed it though. I enjoyed it. Yes, guys, this was an excellent tennis lesson, I gotta say. we started off with a warm-up. The first thing we did was the ball bouncing on the racket and then me catching the ball. And then the second thing, hitting it with the racket onto the floor and then bouncing from the floor and catching it. And the third thing we did was hitting it on the wall and passing it to the other person, that kind of thing. So we were walking around and doing these exercises. Like we started off, we did 10 different warm-ups and we walked and we did it. But then the next thing that we moved on to was how many of that we could do. The first thing I did was how many times I could bounce the ball from the racket. The second thing I did was how many times I could hit the ball on the floor. And the third thing I did was how many times could I hit the wall and give it to the other person. So yes, the record for the first one was 32. Record for the second one was 28, but record for the first one was 32. I broke that record, making it 56. The record for the second one was 28, and I broke that record as well, making it 45. And finally, the third one, the record was 22, and that I turned out to make 66. 66! But yeah, that was the warm-up. Yeah, the very first thing we did though was run 2 laps. 2 laps around the tennis court, and it was an easy, slow run. So, now we're going to move on from that and we're going to talk about what I did after the warm-up. So after the warm-up, I did a real tennis game. I played a real tennis game for about 5 minutes and it was just in 1 round. But we did 2 rounds where, you drop the ball and you whack the ball with the racket and it goes to the other side. At the end of the first round, we try to see how many balls we can put onto the tennis racket and then put them in the bucket. And then we did another round and exactly the same bit of performance. And then it was the last 6 minutes of the session and then I sat down, my mom played, and it was just a regular tennis lesson and basically that was it. It goes on for 1 hour. Like whenever you make an appointment for a tennis lesson, it takes 1 hour no matter what time it is. But yeah, again, normally they can make it up till 12 midday. This was just like an exception that this is the first tennis appointment that we're making that we started at 4 p.m. Now it is getting closer to 6 p.m. I think it's 5:39. But guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog. This is the end now. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good day.